What's this? Yeah, let me. Hello, hello, test. Yeah, let me just make sure the stream is running. Hello, hello, test. Yeah, I think it's running normally. Yeah, I can start now. Yeah, welcome back to another stream. You know, this is going to be like the sixth stream, I guess, that we are making this 3D model, Miyabi 3D Chibi. So yeah, feel free to ask any question if you have any. So let's get started. Okay, let me see. Yeah, so basically what we have done for a couple past days is that we have created that I have created this 3D model. So basically it's pretty much finished. Although I will like to add more details on the texture later, but yeah, that's going to be for another day. But for today, I think we are going to rig this character. So yeah, let's get started. So yeah, first of all, I would like to separate the collections here. To maybe, let me select these parts and then move it to base body maybe. There you go. Now this one's going to be here. Oh, we already have that collection, so yeah. And for the rest, this one's going to be weapon. This one is going to be clothes. Let's see. So you have this basically collections of meshes. Set the clothes, body, hair, and the weapon. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, before we are going to rig this character, you need to apply the transforms first. So press A to select all, and then Control A, location, rotation. Wait, maybe not the weapon. Let's hide the weapon. Control A again, location, rotation, and scale. Okay, so now the next step is, yeah, basically we can start the rig. Let me check if I properly stream. Yeah, I did. Okay, so now we can like hide the rest of models and maybe change to preview. Okay, so yeah, let me reposition the mesh. So grab it at Z axis somewhere right there. Let's apply the location again. Scale, rotation, and location. Okay, now what I'm going to do, let me just grab this shoes. Okay, now we are ready. Okay, so I'm going to use the um, ARP add-ons here. So Autoric Pro add-on. So I'm not going to using the vanilla rigging tools from Blender. Just want to make a quick setup. So yeah, I will use the settings. So the way how we can do this, I can do this is just select these body parts and then go to the outer rig pro smart and get selected object and okay. Now we need to add the neck. What create ID or the add marker? Yeah, for some reason I got this error. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure what is happening. Let me just, let's see. Maybe I should using my old Blender. So let me just Blender 4.2. Open. I think it was here. There we go. Okay. The software is hanging. Let me just wait for it. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think we can start. Let's see if it is working. Probably the add-on is not working for latest Blender version. So let me just try again. There we go. I would like to reposition it to here. Let me increase the screencast. So I will position it here. And then add chins. The chin is going to be right here. Shoulder is going to be here. At wrist, the wrist is going to be here. At spine root, somewhere in the middle of the body. Then at ankles, it's going to be right here. Okay, I think we can like generate this. So we can hit go. Yeah, it seems like it's not working properly. Yeah, let me try again. So maybe the way that I can do is just join this together. I think. let me delete all of this. I think we are good. Let me try again. So select object, generate a new rig, add the neck, add chin, add shoulder, add wrist, add spine root, add ankles, somewhere right there. Okay, I think we can generate this. Let's see if it's working. Go. There we go. Okay, so now there is some need like a bit adjustment, of course, because as you can see the bones rotation is not perfect. So yeah, let's do that. First of all, it's going to be this one. Let's position it here. And for the hands, going to be here. Now for the fingers, we need to place it manually. Now you probably for this stream I'm just going to rig the base body first, and then for the rest like the clothing and stuff we can like continue it tomorrow. But let's see if we can have like the time to do the whole thing. Okay, position it somewhere in the middle here. Let me just enable the wireframe view. There we go, now it's much better. I think we can position it there, here. This one going to be somewhere right there, like this. Yeah, of course you can revisit it later. Okay, now just want to make the pointing here to be a bit lower. Maybe not for the pinky. Oops. Let's see. Let me just preview this one. Yeah, I think this aligned properly. So let's go ahead with the thumb. Maybe right here. Yeah, I think that's looking okay. Put the hands. Yeah, it's not like regular, full body hands. So just need some adjustment to the Chibi model for the rigging. Okay, now we want to make sure the rotation is correct. So let me rotate it. Just want to make sure the rotation is straight. And for this one too. And finally this one. And now let's go to the thumb. Okay, now we can go with this. I just want to make sure the IK is rotated on the proper correct direction. Can do this. Now the way you can do is just try to move this part. Make sure the IK is pointing to, backward. You can adjust the head position here. Then the legs need to be adjusted too. Let's see. And now in this one. Okay, now obviously we need to adjust this. Maybe it will be something like that. I think I can like add more polygons here. There we go. Hey, welcome Night Sky. Welcome to the stream. Here currently I'm rigging the character. If you are looking like the 3D modeling progress, you can visit the previous stream. But yeah, for this stream we are going to rig the character. Yeah, a lot of adjustment needed. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. So let me just wait. I think I forgot to adjust the IK for the lag. So let me make sure it's pointing the correct way. Okay, there we go. Now it's point to the correct way. Okay, now I think we can. Wait, sorry. I need to symmetrize this side to the other side. Select these bones, then symmetrize. There we go. Now we can go ahead and click on this button, match to rig, and it will generate this rig for us. Yeah, it's pretty quick using these add-ons instead of manually rigging. So let me just take a look at the new rig. So it already has IK built in. Okay, so next is simply apply the rig to this character. So we can select this character and then the rig, and then go to the skin and select bind button here. Okay, let's see if it's working. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty quick. Okay, let's see the arms. Yeah, pretty much looking good. Probably we need to adjust the shoulder here, but the rest is looking good. And let's see how the finger works. So yeah, the finger also working properly. Hello beauty, welcome to the stream. Yeah, probably we need to adjust the rotation so it's not, as you can see, it's not aligned properly. But yeah, overall it's working. All right. Yeah, the wrists are also working. Yeah, let's go, beauty. Yeah, the finger rotation needs some adjustment, but we can do it later. Just want to check the other parts first. Okay, seems working normally. How about okay, this one also working. Probably the buttocks here needs some adjustment, but overall it's also working pretty good. So I think we need like to add a bit, bit more polygons to the shoes. So yeah, let's revert back and delete all of these groups. Then let's check the polygons here. So get some polygons there, another here, then maybe add more here. Maybe this one too, some polygons, and this one too. Right. Yeah, I think we can try again, and then bind. There we go, it's much more better now. Okay, now let's fix the finger rotation. So we can go to rig and then edit the reference points again. So let me just try to test the rotation. Yeah, it's not like a bit, to the right. Let's see. Bones. Maybe a bit more, I guess. Maybe 8 would be, 9, maybe 6. Let's see. Yes, a lot of experiment for this moment. Yeah, maybe we can like drag this like this. Okay, I think that looks okay. We can keep that. I can go to this one. Just want to make sure the rotation is correct. Okay, so this one needs to be adjusted a bit. Not yeah, I think this one is good. Okay, maybe minus 8.5. Now next is the pinky. Yeah, and it's some a bit rotation. So how about this? Maybe a bit more. And maybe move it a bit here. Yeah, I think that looks alright. Okay, so now let's symmetrize again. So select these bones, symmetrize, and then generate the new rig again. And I think we got the correct result here. Let's see. Yeah. the the other one is already correct. Probably the one that needs some adjustment is this ring finger. So yeah, let's go back to the edit mode again. And now let's see. Look to the tools. There we go. Yeah, I think that looks very good. Okay, now we have the rig here. Yeah, some part needs some adjustment, like the elbows. Yeah, the elbows here. Okay, so let's fix that. So the way that we can do this is display the where is it? The deform bones. Select these bones and then the mesh. Go to the weight mode. Then we can check the weight painting. So I'm going to check the shoulder here. The elbow. I'm not sure why I keep it saying shoulder. So that's weird. Yeah, probably need some smoothing here. Let me just add a new view so I can preview the result. And also maybe enable the, maybe not. Okay, now let's make it smoother. There we go, I think that's good enough. Maybe just a bit smoothing on this side. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe the shoulder needs some adjustment too. Let's see what we can do here. Make it a bit smoother. Okay, maybe we can keep it like this. It's already okay, looking great. Okay, now let's move on to the knee. And the knee needs a bit smoothing too. In these parts. Okay. Now maybe move on to the ankles here. Let's see if it's adjustment. Yeah, probably I just better to just delete this part. So there we go. So let's see. Go to wake pin again. Then add some smoothing again. Maybe the best way is just select this, and then wait, smooth, select that postpones, and increase it a bit. There we go. Okay, I think that's already smooth. Okay, I think the next one is going to be the buttocks, with the butt. Get a bit smoothing. Maybe we can do it the fast way. Just select this and this part. Go to weight, smooth. Let's see. I think that looks okay, I guess. We can use this. Maybe a bit smoothing. I think we can use this. Alright. So yeah, basically we have finished with the rig, basically. Now what we can do is just transfer the weight into the clothes and then we can move on. But before that, let me just copy this and make a new pickup. And then probably rename the character into like, let's see, Miyabi, Chibi, Miyabi, Chibi. There we go. Okay, so now So as you can see, the head and the body is merged together, but I don't want that. So I will separate these parts again. So let me just go to the backup. I mean the other backup here. So I have this head. Then let me copy it back to the body parts. Now what I want to do, let's see. Why the rig is not visible? I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not sure why the rig is not visible. Did I delete it? There's no way I delete that. Wait, what? Did I? No, the bones is here. Oh no. Oh yeah, let me just try to reopen the project. Just a sec, guys. Just a second. Oh, now, yeah, I know what's going on now. Sorry, I'm just a bit confused with why the rig is not visible. So yeah, actually there is two folders here. So the one that I renamed Miyabi Chibi, and then the other one is character one. So the rig that I've done is this one, as you can see here. And yeah, let's just organize the folders a bit. Just want to make sure I can see what's going on clearly. So we have this, and then this body, that's the rig. Yeah, okay, nice, it's working. And let's just go to the pickup, copy the head, bring it back, and now what I want to do is basically delete the head here, because we don't need that anymore, because we have separated the head. And then the next one, we select the head and the rig, and connect the rig. As for the weight, we are going to go to the head here and make sure to select all of the head parts and then click assign. And I should be able to no, it's not working. Why it's not working? Let's see. Yeah, it should be working. Why it's not working? So let me just go to let's see the weight. Yeah, probably I need to like bind this. Let's see. So we select this and then this to the skin and bind. There we go. Yeah, not sure why I need to do that, but yeah, it's working now. Okay, so we already have the head separated, the body. I think I will separate the shoes again. And separate this. There we go. I think it's still working. Yeah, it's still working. Yeah. Then we can go move on with the clothes. Okay, welcome Cream Team. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, for the stream, I'm going to rig the character. So if you're interested in the modeling progress, you should watch the previous stream because in this stream we are focusing on rigging. Okay, so yeah, maybe let me organize the folders here. Yeah, it's got me confused. A lot of stuff here. Maybe I can create a new collections. Call it Miyabi Chibi mesh. And then we can move this collection here. There we go. Okay, now it's already in one collection. Maybe I can move it to top. Okay, now, yeah, we can move on to the, maybe the easiest one's going to be the hair. Let's do the hair. Which link? Oh, you mean my website? Is it broken? Or is it the Discord? Because previously the Discord invite link is expired. So I just renew it. It should be working. Yeah, let me know what link is not working. Okay. Yeah, I think we can start with the hair. So for the hair, we can simply go to the edit mode and place some marking here. Let's see. It's going to be at the center of this. Now go back to the edit mode. Then we can add a new bones. And maybe something like this. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's probably like the domain from the website because I use the default domain. I did not buy custom domain for my website. It's just kind of not necessary for this moment. So yeah, let's continue here. So yeah, basically the rigging will be something like this. So basically this is the root bones and then this is the child bones. I think we can like add on new loops here just to make the mesh you know, a bit dense. I think we can use this. Now let's rename this to maybe CC back hair root. Then for this one 001 002 and then finally 003. And then I should you know, maybe we can attach to the head letter. Let's create the other parts of the hair, I mean the rig. So it's going to be this one, I guess. And we can add a new bone. Now this one is going to be a bit much more simpler. So we can like just use 2 bones here. Here we go. Now I think I can like maybe rename this to CC side hair root dot L, because this is the left side. That's going to be dot 001 dot L. Okay, now the next is the hairbang. So we can add a new bone here. Add another one. There we go. And this one going to be CC hairbang root. Then this one 001. Let's see. Okay, now we can do the ears. So same thing. Add a new bone. Subdivide this. Maybe the root bone is going to be a bit smaller. So we have 2 bones here. I mean 3 bones. So 3 bones. Okay, so now we can rename this. So this one's called the ear, I mean CC ear root dot L. This one going to be 001 dot L. This one 2 dot L. Okay, so now we can like symmetrize these bones. So symmetrize, there we go. Now we can generate a new rig in front. Okay, so now as you can see the bone is missing. It's because it is place it here. Wait, place it here. There we go. Okay, so I can select these root bones and then assign it, I mean track the parent. There we go. Now when I move the head, the other bone should follow the head. Yeah, I think I can select these bones and then also move it to this group and then the secondary group. Now when I height deform, and the secondary, as you can see, we have a bit, you know, much more manageable bone collections. Okay, so now we can rig the hair. So yeah, first of all, of course, just select the mesh and the rig, Control P, empty group. Now we can do it manually because that is the way. Go to weight mode, select this part, this one, go to this one, and to the top, and then this part. There you go. Now this is going to be the part of the hair, the head. So we can select the head here. Where is it? Let me just go back here and there you go. Weight. Then assign the weight. So 0.5. Like this. Now we can go to the back hair here. Select this part. 0.5. This one. No, wait, I need to select this one too. Let's see. Okay. Select this. Okay, now I should able to like rotate these bones. Now it's going to be like stiff, but we can fix that later. But as you can see, it's already working. Maybe not for this. I forgot to assign this. There we go. Right, so now we can do it for the other parts. Let's go to the side hair here. Assign a new weight. Yes, can see rigging is very a tedious process. Okay, now I should be able to, oops, rotate this. There we go. Now of course it's still stiff, we can make it smooth later. And now let's go to the hair bang. I select these parts. And let's see. So this 1.5. Five. These parts. I should be able to rotate the hair ring. There we go. Now let's do the ears. Let's see. Can start with these parts. So this one. Okay, let me just adjust the mesh here. So we don't need like the bottom half, the bottom parts here. So we can delete this. And let's try again. So this part's going to be the root. Also the head. You can select these parts. Let's see. Okay. Now this one and co-ops here. Maybe I can add more loops here. Let's see. There you go. It will be like this. Let's see. And now we can select these parts. 0.5. Okay, now, oops, it's incorrect. There you go. Select, and select these whole parts. Select again. Okay, now we can select this and the rest part of the ear. Now I should be able to rotate it like this. Something is not working. Okay, so I'm missing that one dot, so this part should be assigned here. There we go. Now as you can see, it's not smooth, but we can fix that later. But I guess that's all for the hair. So let's make it smooth. So what I can do is basically just select these bones and try to pose this maybe like this, and select all of these bones, go to weight, smooth, maybe to 50. Let's see, maybe 20. Yeah, 20 is good. Maybe 25. And that's too much. Yeah, we can keep it like 20. And for this parts probably need a bit more smoothing. Okay, let's see how it looks. Yes, you can see it's much more smoother. Okay, so for this part, you can select, go smooth, maybe 50. That's too much. I guess we can reduce it to maybe 10 or something. Yeah, 10 or maybe 50 is working fine, I guess. Maybe keep it 10. There you go. Now for the hair bang, because we need to adjust this. Hmm. Yeah, I think 10 is okay. Okay, now let's adjust the ears. So let's rotate this maybe to be like this. And I can add smooth, maybe 50. And maybe, yeah, 50 is okay. But as you can see, it's kind of pulling out the inner part of the ear. So let's fix that. So I don't want to affect the root here, so just to make sure it's not affected. Let's try. Oops. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, probably this part's too. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, now we have the ears working. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, yeah, maybe we need to fix these other parts. Oops. Yes, you can see I just don't want to affect the root here. The root should stay on its place. Just do it slowly, no need to rush. And there we go. Just to make sure it does not affect the root. Okay, now I think we are finished with the hair. I just want to make the thing is interesting. So I've installed this add-on called Spring Bones. So we can make like simulate the bones just to test the, to make it like alive. So let me just set this up real quick. There you go. I just want to select this part again, symmetrize. Okay, now what we're able to do is when I choose this interactive mode, and then let's say I select this head, as you can see the hair is moving. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, I like the ears, it looks so fluffy. Okay, probably I need to add this bounciness to the root part. Let's test again. There we go. Much more better. Okay, I'm not sure why it looks like that. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. There you go. Yeah, so now it's working. Great. Yeah, I think I would like to fix the mesh here. It looks not work shaded properly. Much sharp there. Here we go. Let's test this again. Alright. Okay, now we can move on to the clothes. Or maybe, yeah, maybe you can start with the clothes and then we need like to simulate the bones for the accessory too. But I think the time is not enough. Probably I will start working on it tomorrow for tomorrow's train. So yeah, let's do what we can for today's stream. So before that, let me just move these collections into this to make it tidy. Now we have the hair and the body. We do some collections. Okay, now let's move on to the clothes. Then we can start working with let's see, maybe the upper clothes first. Yeah, let's do that. So then what we can do is basically just select this and then the bone. This and then the wait, what is it? Okay, let me fix the modifier position. Okay, I think that's correct. Okay. Okay, let's move on to this part. So the clothes and then the rake, Control P, empty group. And then just do armature. Okay. Okay, so now you can like simply choose the base body and then the clothes. Go to weight, pane, weight, transfer weight, near face interpolated. Select the name, and we can make it smooth maybe by 1. Let's see how it looks. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, it's not working properly at the moment. But yeah, there's some clippings here. Yeah, let me fix the topology first. So let's isolate this. I just want to make sure it has enough topology for the rig to be applied. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let's see. Maybe we can add more topology for this. Oops. Press correct. Here we go. And maybe add more here. Okay, so now we can do it again. So weight, transfer weight. Let's see. Let's see if there is some clipping. Yeah. There. We need to fix the clipping. I think what I can do is probably let's separate these parts. Just try to focus on, you know, one mesh at one time. So let's try again. You know what? I think we are missing one part that is very important, which is the chest. We have not rigged the chest yet. Yeah, let's do that first. So let me select it here. Select this part. Create a new bone. There we go. We can rename this to cc breast.l. Let's assign it to the form. Then we can attach this to, let's see. Maybe you can just simply symmetrize this first. And then generate a new rig. And now, you can select this and parent it to the chest, the spine. And so now we have the chest parts here. Now we need to like assign it to the mesh. So let's go to weight paint, select the breast, then select these parts. I think I forgot to wait. So select this again and reassign the groups. Okay. So back again. Now I should be able to select. There we go. Now let's assign this. Now let's choose one of these. Make sure we remove the press from this spline. Oops. Remove. Maybe this one is not removed. Maybe give it 1.5. There we go. Now let's try to rotate this. Now it needs some smoothing, of course. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's sometimes a bit laggy on Mac. Let's make it smooth. Now we can select this and maybe we can like apply smooth. Select it, postpone. There you go. Now it's much more smoother. Okay. Maybe also for this bone. I think that's enough, but yeah, that's enough. Okay, now we can like simulate this too. So go to the spring bone here. Now when I like try to move the bones, as you can see here, it reacts. Which is very nice. Okay, I think let me double check whether there are other bones that affecting the breast. Okay, so this one need to be removed. So here, let's just remove. Check the other bones. Yeah, I think that's enough. Let me check again. Let's try again. There we go. As you can see, the hair, the ears, and also the chest is, you know, pounchy. All right. Okay. Now I would like to rig the clothes, but I'm currently I think I will like rig the clothes for tomorrow because I'm running out of time because I need to do something after this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So basically we have rigged the the base body but not the clothes. So the clothes is not yet rigged. So the base body is already rigged, but the clothes is not yet. So basically this is what we have finished. We have I have you know, rigged the body so it's moving, as you can see, but the cloth is still stiff because it's not rigged yet. And also I applied some, you know, bouncy bones, so when I move this, as you can see, the hair and the ears is moving very nicely. Alright guys, I think that's pretty much it for today. I know it's much more shorter than the previous stream, but I'm currently running out of time because I need to do something after this. But yeah, I hope you learned something from this stream. I will continue rigging the character tomorrow, so if you're interested, feel free to join tomorrow's stream. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. Bye bye.